I've got a German CEO here of the company Wirecard, and today, Markus Braun, you guys are going to replace Commerzbank and the DAX. You're going to be one of the big companies on the benchmark index here. Tell me first, what does that mean to you you're a German company, but you have customers all over the world, and now you're on the DAX. What does that mean to you?
I think, first of all, of course, it doesn't change our strategy. I think we have a very strong strategy. I think it brings a lot of awareness, positive awareness. It's good for investors. And, of course, we say we have been a positive driver for tech DAX. We think as a technology growth company, we have now very good chances also to drive DAX. That's our ambition. We very much welcome this admission. But, of course, in operative terms, it doesn't change our strong strategy.
So what are you looking at now to drive growth? You've gone, we were talking earlier, from a €1.50 company listed here in Germany to a €180 company on the DAX. What does it take to get to the next step, you think?
Let me first say, I think we definitely see, coming from strong growth, we see an acceleration of growth of digital payments. We are coming from online, then we went to mobile, and in the next stage we definitely think that in all channels, especially also point of sale, that is still very much running over legacy technology or cash. We still have 80-90% cash out there in the world, that we can drive growth also by convergence of digitalization in point of sale and by one digital stack in all channels. We call this omni-channel. We think we have a tremendous growth curve before us. And just to give you a number, we had now in the first half year, we had a growth of new sales by 180%. So this is a very strong indication that organically we can strongly outperform what we have achieved in the last years.
So how much, when I think about point of sale purchases, how much of that is done with cash? I know in Germany, people give me a nasty look when I pull out plastic. But in other parts of the world, people don't use cash anymore. What are we looking at globally as far as point of sale purchases that are done with digital services?
Yeah, I would say cash still accounts for 80 to 85% of transactions, and point of sale probably still over 90% of global transactions. So even though digital is seen very much as a growth driver, the largest portion is still cash and legacy point of sale. So of course, we have already a lot of electronic processing at the point of sale. We always say 10 to 15% of global transactions are electronic, but only a very small part of that is already what we call fully digital. So there's no legacy technology involved, e.g. plastic, or a legacy terminal, but you really have an end-to-end digital process. So in global terms, only 1.5 to 2% of transactions are fully digital today, and we think, of course, this will go up to 20, 30, 40, perhaps one day 50%.
Where's the most growth going to come from? Is it buying clothes? Is it restaurants? Where do you see the opportunity at the point of sale?
I would definitely say, of course, digital, so let's say online dating, video gaming, etc. was always digital and online. Also, airline travel already is very much has a strong convergence towards online and mobile. I think that the last huge area that is before us is consumer goods. So you mentioned it, fashion, food retail, consumer electronics. We think that this will be a very big growth driver. So we currently see all big retailers going for the online and digital option. And we think that big companies now understand it's not online versus offline, but it's really having a seamless experience for the customer over one digital stack, and they have to build up a platform themselves that can address all sales channels with the same real-time technology.
Speaking of seamless, you're starting to offer kind of banking services to customers as well. You do that only in combination with bank partners, or do you think Wirecard eventually becomes a bank itself?
First of all, from a legal point of view, from a let's say license point of view, we have a full license. But we stay a technology company. We will work in this area together with strong partners. So we stay a technology platform. We very much believe in being an open platform, so working in some areas together with other very strong players. For example, in this context with banks, we're also going for mobile insurance. We always take payment as the heart, and we built around that a complete ecosystem of real-time value-added services that really, for example, digital credit can offer the digital credit in the very moment when the consumer is buying something.